I'm curious, what keeps you going? And this is why I'll tell you why I'm asking you this, because there might be students out there who watch this program who want to know how they should prepare for the future. So what is the answer here in preparing for the future and confronting the issues that you're grappling with?
I mean, I think that you have to begin with a sense of optimism, that you believe from history that even the most powerful human structures are subject to being meaningfully challenged and altered and even torn down and replaced. And to me, that is an inviolable and indisputable lesson of history, that even the most seemingly entrenched powers can be undermined and weakened and replaced by other human beings. And if it's not happening, it's not because it's impossible, it's because we just haven't figured out the right way to do it. And so the challenge of figuring out the right way to do that, and the role that I can play in it, and the way in which I can use my skills and my knowledge and my experience in order to help contribute to it, is a really important and invigorating challenge for me. It becomes a work of passion and a sort of labor of love. And everybody has, particular talents. People who are fortunate enough to go to universities and postgraduate schools have a choice about whether or not what they want to do with those skills and those weapons that they've developed for themselves. And I think it's vitally important to figure out what it is that you ultimately think is important, what it is that you want to devote your life to, and the outcomes that you want to help achieve, and then sort of with a single-minded devotion, apply yourself to it. But the prerequisite is to understand that defeatism and resignation are really kind of irrational, because it's premised on this false notion that certain power factions are too strong and too invulnerable to be challenged. And I think history, even recent history, proves pretty clearly that that isn't the case.
Well, on that note, Glenn, I want to show your book one more time and really recommend it to our audience. We had only an hour to just touch some of the high points, but it's a great read. And so thank you very much for taking time to being on our program.
I really enjoyed it. Thanks for having me.
And thank you very much for joining us for this conversation with history.